While this may be true, that doesn't dismiss the fact that you, just like any child, can use your imagination and inspiration to better impact your life. Not surprisingly, many self-help guides, books, and so on often refer to the term visualize when describing these situations and the process. In reality, both visualizing and imagining to me are just one and the same. They don't have to be boring. They can and should be fun. Visualizing the goals, your success and happiness will in turn help you to release the bad kind of stress from your life. Without getting off track, let's shift focus onto relieving bad stress. Remember, we're practicing breathing techniques. Once you're at the point where your body is being filled with pure positive energy, air, you want to visualize or imagine that this energy is transforming every cell throughout your body. Think of it like an internal message of sorts, where your organs and everything will be touched and refreshed with a renewed energy. I know in that way it does sound crazy and far-fetched, but just try to experience this sensation when you practice breathing in this way. Recognize this energy, your positive and creative energy, all full of color and life, and let it wash through your body internally and invigorate your mind. I understand that this whole imagining or visualizing process may not be as easy for some as it is for others. This often comes from the inability to take life less seriously in a way. Sometimes it seems as though the more serious that you take life, the more serious of occurrences and situations will be thrown in your way. You may even watch other people laughing, enjoying their life, and being just all around happy with the way things are going. In this process, you may eventually become resentful and envious. This can only feed further into the negative energy and stress that exists in your life. What needs to happen is you need to come to a point where you breathe easy, literally, and realize that life doesn't have to always be so serious. It's fine to let loose, enjoy things, and be silly every now and again. Do things that make you smile. Take opportunities and go out of your comfort zone. Because the reality is that these very same people you see loving life are doing this exact same thing. For all you know, they may be stressed beyond belief and stepping out of their comfort zone regularly because they know it inspires positivity and happiness in their life. Since we've gone over how to think and focus your mind and thoughts while you breathe, in order to both relieve stress and center your mind, I think it's important to also touch on how breathing impacts your body and health. Beyond just breathing techniques, there's a lot that breathing plays into the mind, aside from the fact that we need it to survive. To summarize, this is what happens when you have poor breathing habits. Yes, that's actually a thing, believe it or not. You lose out on your most important source of energy. You get hungrier, especially for junk food and sweets. Your body suffers from a lack of efficient oxygen, which negatively affects the free radicals and can increase your chance of long-term illness. You feel more stressed, which reduces your body's ability to fight off illness. Your body's lymphatic system functions badly, so that it can't eliminate toxins as efficiently as it should. Even your thinking is impaired. So, now you're probably scratching your head and saying, how should I breathe? Well, there's plenty of breathing exercises that you can make use of. Some are designed to cleanse your body, some to reduce your stress, and so on. But before looking at exercises, let's just first take a brief look at your breathing habits. Check your breathing. The best way to check your breathing is honestly to stand in front of a mirror and take a deep breath in. Notice what happens. In particular, I want you to look at all of these things. What happened to your shoulders? Did they rise or stay roughly still? What happened to your chest? Did it rise high or stay roughly still? What happened to your stomach? Did it go in, stay roughly still, or expand? From there, here's what you should do next. Stand in front of a mirror. First, breathe out. Empty your lungs. Take in a deep breath and notice what happens to your shoulders, chest, and stomach. Again, empty your lungs and again notice what happens to your shoulders, chest, and stomach. Repeat this as many times as you need to notice what's happening. Correct your breathing. If you've ever watched a baby sleeping on its back, you may have noticed the correct way to breathe. For instance, when breathing in, the baby's stomach rises, expands. When breathing out, exhaling, its stomach goes in. Its shoulders and chest don't move, or if they do move, it's hardly at all. This is exactly what your aim should be when practicing breathing and trying to correct your breathing overall. Here's a short checklist for what you should notice in the mirror when you breathe in deeply. Right versus wrong. Your shoulders stay level. Your shoulders lift up. Your chest rises only a little. You use your chest to store all the air. Your stomach expands. Your stomach goes in. Breathing relaxes you. Breathing intenses you.